Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous Stampin' Up! Products that I share with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do apologize, I am late. I had a video conference meeting this morning that started late and ran late, so I do apologize. I didn't announce that I was coming on because I just wanted to be sure that everything was done and everything. So I just thought, well, as soon as I'm done, I will clean up and get pop on with you. So happy Halloween, everybody. Today is October 31st, and if you are in North America, you celebrate Halloween. It is a cold and rainy day here in southwestern Ontario, but you know what? It is what it is. We're going to enjoy the day anyways. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Emery. How are you ladies? Thanks for watching. So, because today's Halloween and generally speaking, you might be putting your seasonal stamp sets and that away, but I just want to remind you, okay, this was up on my blog yesterday. This adorable creepy, just a little creepy, and then inside, boo to you. So just because this image here is a Halloween image, remember a little while last month actually, I showed you this card. This is the exact same image. I just masked it and turned my little werewolf into a she-wolf, and this was my husband's birthday card. So don't put those Halloween seasonal stamp sets away. Take a look at them and look and see what can you do with that to turn it into something else. I mean, I think this is an absolutely adorable birthday card, and my husband thought so as well. So use your imagination and don't tuck those sets away. Get more use out of them. So today, I'm going to flip you around in a second. I want to announce a fun class I'm going to be offering. The Advent Calendar Kit. Where is my... Let me just pull out my catalog. It's a project kit, and it can be found on page... I'm just opening up my catalog here. I don't have it marked, unfortunately, the page that it's on. So Stephanie, what is Lucas going out trick-or-treating as? Brad used to be the one that handed out the candy here, and I used to walk the kids. So it's the Christmas Countdown Project Kit on page 38, right here. So there is no experience required for this. This is a gorgeous, you can see how it's a solid base, and the boxes just slide on out, and you can decorate the opposite side to get more longer use out of it for spring or summer, whatever, birthday countdown. But nice deep little boxes. So I'm going to be offering this class on Friday, November 29th from 7 till 9 p.m. and Saturday, November 30th from 1 till 3. And the price is going to be $50. If you're supplying your own adhesive, your dimensionals, $. If you want me to supply these items, if you've never done anything like this before, you're new to this type of crafting, the price is $55. I would love it if you would a fun Christmas countdown crafting experience. So like I said, no experience required. Everything comes pre-cut in that. We just have to do a little bit of stamping, and some assembling. So yeah, so I will post details for that later. So right now I'm going to flip you around and we are going to get stamping. So hold on just one moment. And we're going to flip down. Okay. How are we there? Move my lights now. All right, sorry about the glare. So this is the card we're going to be creating. Hi Donna, how are you? It must be very early in the morning for you. So this is the card we're going to be creating. Generally not your traditional Christmas colors, and I love to create cards with non-traditional Christmas colors. One of my favorite colors to create Christmas cards with is actually pink. I am a pink girl and I love to create pink cards. So be watching for one of those in the near future. So we are using the gorgeous Perfectly Plaid stamp set along with the Pine Tree Punch, 4:30 a.m. Oh my goodness, girl, what are you doing up at this time? So we're going to be using the Plaid stamp and then of course the Merry Christmas. So I'm going to bring in all of my supplies here, card to the side, and let's find my bone folder. Hi Carol, how are you? Is it raining and miserable up in your area? So what does everybody do for Halloween? Do you have a something that you generally do every year? My sister Anne and her husband Willie always come up to watch Halloween movies with us on Halloween night. It's kind of fun. We've done this since the kids were little. Anne and I would walk with the kids trick-or-treating, and Brad and Willie would hand out candy. And now we just watch the Halloween movies. And okay, I'm just checking to make sure my stamp is not too awful juicy so that it would not give me a good stamped image. So first off, I'm going to stamp so I don't forget. I'm going to stamp my tree right on the inside bottom corner because we want the inside of our card to be as pretty as the outside. So put that aside for the moment. And then I've got my scrap piece that I'm going to, actually, because I can't be right over it because of the camera, I'm going to just flip that around. Okay, we are done with this stamp. Move this off to the side. We're done with this green. Put that away, the Pear Pizzazz. Everything will be up on my blog on Saturday, all of the measurements. And if you are watching the replay, please still say hi. I always come back and check. I'm just lining this up inside, getting ready to punch it out. And this will be on my YouTube channel as well. So there we have our cute little tree. So I'm just going to right away take some dimensionals and pop them on the back and then set this aside over here. All right, so now we're going to do some sponging. So I'm going to bring in my Seaside Spray. This is one of the In Colors. winter tires put on. Oh, I have to, 16 degrees. Yeah, I have to put my winter tires on still. I got the email from the dealership saying that it's time. I've been busy this week, so I haven't gotten around to calling them to book my appointment yet. So I am using a sponge dauber, and you can see a different color in there. I reuse my sponge daubers. I just wash them out. So I'm just loading up my color here, and then I'm going to, now generally speaking, I would tell you to start off of your cardstock, but because we're doing it on this stitched label die cut piece, and my tree is going to be right in the middle covering, so it's okay if I have a little blob there of color. But I'm going to start, as always, I'm going to start then doing my circles so that I'm not putting a great big blob to start. If I start already making that circular motion, it's going to give me better control over how that ink is going to look. So we haven't picked a Halloween movie yet. Brad generally is the movie picker, and I tell you, some years he picks the most awful, cheesy movies that you can imagine. So okay, see, I want you to see that. So let's bring that up. So I want just a smidge more, but you can see that that's where I put it down first. But because I had already started to make that circular motion, it's not this big blob. It's a nicer, smoother look. And of course, the more you apply, the darker it's going to get. Okay. Yeah, I like that better, giving that bit more blue behind it. Okay, so now we're going to do the card front. So I'm going to turn this like this, because I'm going to start and come on this way. And please, sharing is caring. I would absolutely love it if you shared my video. It is how I reach more crafty friends, team members, customers. I love to make new friends all around the world. Donna's watching me from Australia right now. I met Donna on the Greece Stampin' Up incentive trip. It was so nice to meet my international friends in person. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to then put that there. Okay, I want a little bit more coming over. So, and again, because I'm starting, this here label is going to be covering. So I'm just going to and you can apply as much or as little, but I'm doing kind of like a semicircle for this. So I want some of that color to come out like that. And I'm liking the way that looks. This is not a difficult, time-consuming card at all. All right, so now I'm going to take my Merry Christmas sentiment and ink it up, flip it over, make sure that I've got good ink coverage, stamp it once. Okay, I'm thinking I may need to re-ink this fairly soon, and I'm going to be putting it, I'm going to put this here round about where it's going to go. Make sure that's straight. That looks, I think that looks straight on there. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm not right over top. I don't want to get my head in the There we go. Now, close this up so I do not get any ink on my fingers. I'm really good at sticking my hands in it. So what I'm going to do is, before I do anything else, I'm going to lay this up against here, round about where it's going to sit, and I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm going to flip it over so I can see exactly. And I'm just going to snip just like that. Easy peasy. And that's going to give that different element to it. So I'm going to bring in my liquid glue and my silicone craft sheet. And we're over just there slightly. Tomorrow is November 1st. Can you guys believe it? I certainly can't believe it. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and I know that this is roundabout the front, and I don't like to cut my ribbon off of my spool until I judge. I don't want any waste, and I don't want my customers to have waste either, so I generally recommend that they do that as well. So now I'm going to flip this over, so I know it's going to be around about there, but first I am going to add one of those to the center, and I'm going to pull in my tree here. I'm going to line this up. Actually, I'm changing my mind here. Let's put a couple more here. Whoops, I didn't grab that. And I'm going to wait to put that one there because I want to see where the tree is going to be. I'm very visual, so I like to do it this way. There's no right or wrong. It's your card. You can assemble it however you like. So now I'm going to center that. And there we have that. So now I can see that I'm going to take my tear and tape. Now that I can see exactly where my tree is sitting, I can, because I left my dimensionals, I did not put any in here. I left that opening. And I think I want this coming up just like that. So move that out of the way. And take my tear and tape and stick that down. Oh, I don't have my take your pick tool out yet. So here's my take your pick tool. I love this and use it every single day. I highly recommend that everybody have one of these in their craft room supplies. It is invaluable for taking off the tape, for picking up embellishments. Okay, let's get you glued there. Now, you can also use it, instead of using your fingernails, you can use it to lift off the backing off of your dimensionals. Okay, and we're going to put one dimensional right there on top of that ribbon because we don't want any saggy spots. We don't want this to arrive in the mail to somebody and it be all saggy. Whoop, it's stuck to my warm hand. Okay, now I'm going to line it up here, right edge to edge. And before I press down, I'm going to lift it so I can see a bit better, and I want it just a smidge higher. There. Okay, we're not finished yet. Now, I had already gone ahead and colored some of these, so let's find them in here. We've got, these are the frosted and clear epoxy droplets. These are the frosted ones, and then you can see these are the clear ones. So you can see the difference, but when you color them with your Stampin' Blends, they both, the clear and the frosted, take the ink just as beautiful as the others. So these are colored with my dark Seaside Spray Stampin' Blend, and to color them, I like the nib end, and I just take and the more layers you put on, the darker it's going to be. Just go around gently, carefully, just like that, and you have then colored that. So then I'm going to take my liquid glue and apply 3 dots where I want my embellishments to sit. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, pick it up, and put it right over top. Just like that. And how pretty is that card? And like I said, the more color you lay down, high from upstairs to yeah, so the more color you put down, the darker you're going to get that shadowy halo look. As you can see, my original is a little bit lighter, and this is a little bit darker. Now, I originally created this card back in July when I got back from the incentive trip, and it has taken me all this time to do a video with it. Sorry, I just had to have a little sip of my water. So, yeah, it's taken me quite a while, but this was the very first card I had created with this gorgeous bundle that we were given on the incentive trip. But yeah, isn't it pretty? So, thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope those of you that are heading out trick-or-treating today is Thursday, October 31st. I hope you are safe. I hope you have a lot of fun and get a lot of yummy candy. We always hope that we don't run out of candy so that we have a few extra little treats for ourselves. And remember that I have this class that I'm going to be posting for the end of November. And the deadline for signing up is going to be fairly quickly because these will go sell out. We've already got our next batch from the back orders. So once this next batch is sold out, it is sold out. So thank you, Donna. So you're going to have to sign up fairly quickly for that. I haven't posted for my Creative Escape yet either. I've been so busy this week. I don't know what is happening with my timing. It's just crazy. This past week has been so busy. So I will get around to that. I did send out a newsletter for all of my November classes. I have Stamp Chat and Snack on Tuesday. There's still some spots in the morning and in the afternoon and the evening. That is November the 5th. Is it? Yes, Tuesday, November 5th. Then my Stamp-A-Stack is Tuesday, November 12th in the afternoon and the evening. We're going to be making 10 Christmas cards at that one. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly do appreciate you taking a few moments out of your day to join me. Remember, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the like button on my Facebook page. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave me comments. I love to hear from you. I promise I will respond to you. And if you are wanting any of the supplies that I show, please shop my online store. I really do appreciate it. I have a wonderful rewards program for my customers, and I'm in the process of setting up a VIP Facebook business page for all of my customers that shop with me. I'm going to be setting up a VIP page where I'll have exclusive content and some lovely prizes for my customers. Oh, that's Buffy, Danielle's dog. Somebody must be walking by the house and she's seen it. So anyway, thank you so much. Have a fabulous day. I hope you get to do a bit of crafting over the next few days. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.